Okay. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy Part 3. Whoa! First two parts are crazy. Okay. I should have been more ready. Yeah, I did not eat the proper meal for, streaming, let's just say. And, I have lemonade instead of water. Besides that, I'm good to go. We have free time. And immediately, let's look at... I wonder if our new buddy is around, and if we can... Yeah, we can hang out with him. That's cool. So, last time... C-Ray? Bro's gone. I don't know where he went. Apparently he's dead. We found his body in a trash can. And, we were fighting one of those guys, and, one of those, like, dragon fuckers, but it's apparently a person. And then, Hiroko just, like, killed the shit out of it, and then was like, I am the captain now. So now she's the captain, I guess. We're just kind of rolling with that for now. But, what I do want to do is I want to look at upgrades now. Because I couldn't do it, and I forgot to do it earlier. Let's see what... He needs Math 1. Voltage gain. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. We have the thing for her. And times 1.5 would actually be pretty good on her voltage thing, because that's like her whole shebang is getting that. Yeah, we're not going to get anything for you. And then I can do his as well. Might as well. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we got upgrades on all those. I'm hoping, at least, that they learn new skills. I'm sure they will. Besides the ones they have. I mean, she has two. So, at least a secondary skill would be nice in all these guys. But, yeah, let's get the stats up. And, let's go hang out with Aita, one of my favorites so far. Alright. Hello, Takumi. Would you like to study with me? Sure. You're always so serious. What are you studying today? Lately, I've been looking into the history of the scythe. My hemoanima takes the shape of a scythe, so I thought I should brush up. The history of the scythe? Is that even remotely interesting? Well, let me check my audio real quick. Just make sure. Yeah, I'm just paranoid. Okay. The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think. It only gets more interesting the more I research. They were originally for agricultural purposes, but then came to be used as a weapon during revolts. I think everyone knew that. So, you see, that's why those in power at the time couldn't forbid anyone from owning a scythe. Thus, scythes started to be seen as religious symbols. Now, the thing about scythes in the modern day is... Naito excitedly shared his knowledge of scythes over the course of several hours. That sounds like torture. Calculation and analysis. Okay. We gotta do Takamaru again. It's been a while since we've seen Girly Pop, though, so I'll hang out with her. What? What's up, Darmy? What's the matter, Darmy? Did something happen? I haven't been able to find my foundation all day. What am I gonna do? So you just lost something. Must be pretty expensive stuff for you to be this upset about it. Oh, no, it was dirt cheap. I bought it out of a bargain bin. Then why are you crying so hard? Well, I just wanted to cry, okay? I'm depressed, I want to cry, and I can't find my foundation. That's as good a reason as any to cry. That's all. You wouldn't get it, Takumi. Tears from a crazy bitch don't mean anything to you. I love her. I know she's gonna be a lot of people's favorites, but man, can you blame me? Sure.
Heavy soldiers. You never know when the invasion will
Yeah. See how many days we can get through this shit. It's like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. Yeah, that sucks. And so, my 8th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Day 9. Hey, we're like 1/11th through the game.
Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your...
Yep. We get the drill. This morning, Hiriko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Alright. Anyone? Oh, there's... Nobody is in there. It's just the party members. Or are they not? She's... Oh, she's saying they can't eat, huh? She's... Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning. You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. What was all that about? She's acting weird. They got kicked out, I guarantee you. Are they just all in their rooms? Can I talk to them, maybe? Gaku? I can't knock and say hello? Alright. Hold on. Let's go. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me, or the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning, why didn't they today? Yep. Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Yep. Damn! She's a crazy bitch. She looked so good when she... Alright. Without waiting for an answer, Hiriko got to her feet and left, as unshakably confident as ever. Damn! It's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness!
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging it back. None of us gotta get any real choice here. It's like Hiruko said. That's what being at war is all about. I get you, though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on him. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. And free time. I'm worried about what else Hiruko might be planning. It's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer to not just sit around. Alright, should we go for, more stats, or should we... I really don't know, like, what's the optimal way to go about things. I think I'll do stats today, and then tomorrow, if I'm able, I'll do a trip. But let's go to the classroom with, I think, my two favorite characters are both in here. Yep, these two. These two are my favorites so far. So, Commander Absorption. Adds attack plus percent D1 for every enemy defeated per turn. What does that mean? So, I mean, I know she killed the commander. It just makes her stronger, I guess. Alright. Darmy, what's up? No, she's just crying again. So that's gonna be the same? Not really. Let's go find Hiruko, I guess. Let's hang out with the leader. Try to make friends with her. You meditating? Hiruko, what are you doing here? Meditating. I wanted to relieve some of my mental exhaustion. Yep. Analysis went up by 6. Our analysis is like sky high, huh? Okay, I'll do Darmy. She's in the war room. What you doing, you crazy bitch? Talk to me! Come play a game with me! Alright. You have to play one of my favorite games! You'll totally love it! The game Darmy chose... Okay, we got our first grammar error in the game. The game Darmy chose was a very erotic and extreme game. But it was really unpredictable and interesting to play. Sure. Alright. We'll go on a exploration tomorrow.
You never know when the invasion... Well then.
Good night. It's that time again, huh? Hiruko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 10.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
Why is he wearing a suit?
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow, look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Whoa, okay. So just because you're dead doesn't mean you can't give a shit, I guess.
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
Well, you're dead. Apparently. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. And without Sea-Ray, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karua.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. Maybe we should. Anyone out here? They're in their room still. That's so sad. Okay. What's up, Takamaru? Came by to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiruko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I could handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. Cool, cool. Alright, so is she in the rec room? No. These two are in the rec room. Alright. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Yes, it is. What? What schools in Japan are like... What? Huh? Okay. Hey, Takumi! You're scooping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore eroges or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Sirai's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Ata's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words. Or small ones. Or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Oh, I love her. I love you. Alright. What's up, Ada? Ito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? Doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. Alright. We're back in the gift game, huh? A gift-o-what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. What? That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine? Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. You have a dog sprite. No! You crazy bitch. Oh, Lord. How about gory movies? Or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revivo-matic is just as much of a mystery, and hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's look at all the stuff in here. Table tennis. I've got a table tennis table here. Not that I'm in the mood for games right now. Oh, come on. You came to the game room. Play a game. Darts, huh? Now I know. Looks like a slot machine. Looks like a slot machines like you see in casinos. This is supposed to be a school, right? Any last words, Darmy? I want to play at the pressing a rogue. Thank you. Alright. Let's go. Leisure Lounge. Whoa. This must be the Leisure Lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then. She literally meditates all the fucking time. It's not that surprising. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Alright. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? Alright. You can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Treasure chest spaces, and through progressing the story. Okay. So, well, without a gift guide, it's gonna be a little hard. Man, everyone's just in the room. That's so sad. Okay, here we go. Doesn't want to do anything. Yeah, I think we're going out today. Guess we can save before we go. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press RB to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to the result screen. However, none of your skills will activate. Oh, so you can just... Okay, so it's kind of like the... Mineral machine. Okay, I definitely want to take him, because I didn't take him before. So what do we need? We kind of need minerals, so I guess Starmie can come too. And then... Yeah, let's just not bring Crazy Bitch. She's scary. Alright. go on
Roll it
exploration.
up.
Mario Party time! Yay! Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stopping on them will net you valuable materials. Okay, so we want to look for a bonus space. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay. Well, let's look at the area. See. Okay, it's behind fire. There's a lot of it behind fire. Is there a direction I'd prefer to go? I guess we'll go down this way. Try to get to here, maybe? Oh, I guess I can... I have different... Yeah, there's one right there. I'll do... Oh, there's two right here. Start here. Five. If I go up, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Attack it!
I'll take this with me.
Okay. Let's land on space.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Alright, cool. There's nothing inside. You want to go this way? I guess we'll have to do a fight, but that's fine. Yep. 4, 4. Telekinesis.
My turn. Yeah! I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Let's do it to it! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Piece of cake!
Good to go. Ha! All right.
Full throttle.
I guess it's my turn.
Fine. Go away!
There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Nice one-turn kill.
I'll take this with me.
Okay. Let's look for a 4-leaf clover. Oh man. Why'd we take damage?
Yes!
Looking for a fucking 4-leaf clover. Huh, we killed a tiger.
Real nice.
What?
And your pick. Cool. Yep, nice.
This looks good.
Okay, let's Let's look around. Go down here. Level 3, level 4. Level 2. I might want to go up. I guess I could go out here. See, that one's level 1. That one's level 5. Alright, let's go to the west. Okay.
I'll take this with me.
Ow. Throw a rock at the bird. Fuck. It was worth a try. I guess we go this way.
Woohoo!
Let's land on chance time. The fog? Is that a reference to Persona 4? Ow. Should have hurted. Cool. A pebble.
Might as well take it.
Fuck. I swear to God, if Go fucking dies? Okay.
We did it.
I haven't gotten any of that shit. That's fine.
Might as well take it.
Alright. I guess we're done.
This should work.
It's probably not very optimal, but you know. Sure.
Headies. You never know when the invaders might. Well then.
Good night. Today went by in a flash, really. One thing concerns me, though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiruko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. You could check on them. Nothing else to do. I got into bed, and within a few minutes I was fast asleep. Can I please check on them? Are they eating?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a... Be ready to give...
Yep. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of my bed, getting my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
It sounds like someone's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Huh? I took a few hesitant steps towards the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... Hi. Darami, is something wrong? Yo! Oh, Takumi. You sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey! You wanna come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been Darami, brah. I was actually scared. I thought I got like a bad ending or something. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help you cheer you up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiriko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho! Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Hey, thanks, bye! Darami waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. It's just to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I'd better get going. Okay. Well, I know where their rooms are. This is Tsubasa's room. Let's check in the nameplate to make sure. I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiriko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken it back? Hiriko said that. She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiriko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, Gaku. This is Gaku's room. Yep. For a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiriko says she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... Fine. Hiriko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what Darami asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiriko getting us all together, though? I I can't imagine I'm gonna like what happens next. What y'all doing? There y'all are. Miss Shizuhara wants to see us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amamiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But... don't worry, sister dearest. We won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right. Okay. Good girl. Now let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. Hima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Alright. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiruko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them, or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless! Hiruko, please. Give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. One per person. Just one slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Yeah. What's up, Darmy? Characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cats. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out, though. Yeah. What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. Yeah, alright. So why did you ask us to come here? Kaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I've decided you are going to leave this school. Huh? What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiruko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt it'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiruko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think. Don't argue. Just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be excited to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Huh? Well, you see? No excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please, this is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us, or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brisk attitude, Hiroko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. Still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds... I know! Sheesh, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity thing, it could go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Kaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Kaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live. Too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. What is up with him? Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where Hiroko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll be all over. At least then, I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. Dude, I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Or I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess it's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Atsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the battle, freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What shall we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. Balatro? Damn. Ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiruko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, it pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah. I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight? Sounds like a major hassle. Who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turned towards me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already considered me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know Darame'd only make it worse. Yeah! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse! We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, you can only reverse your social links with... God damn it. Heck, you can only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all by yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takamaru, Darami, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shomu, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Alright. Now, question. Can I go to the rec room and get stuff? Nope. Okay. In which case, I guess we go to Tsubasa's room. So yeah, I think it's gonna be Tsubasa and Gaku. The two. I don't know if there's any convincing the fucking sister freak, brother freaks. And then Shoma's a lost cause right now, so that's more than a 5-day deal. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. Figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in! Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches! You too, Takumi! What am I, a consolation prize? Yo! The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. This is what I've been missing! I've been craving moist bread since we got here! I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Phew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I could try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? In exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out, I don't understand. I understand, but I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. How you're built is banned. Alright. That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Can you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Alright, lady. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, 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 I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. What is this, fucking Total Drama Island now? She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Ew. It's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. but there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I could find out a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... Puking? Eito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I could solve on my own. Maybe I could ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's gonna vomit and plan around that instead. He's got a real tactician's mind here. Jesus Christ, that better... Can we not... What are we gonna do with this?
Huh?
What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a puke it. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? Suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But did they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. Huh. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Fashionable sick pouch. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa's sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. Strings and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if he can handle a string and plastic bag. So Eito and I split up to gather materials we needed to make the sick bag. A girl, huh? Guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Persuasion missions. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Okay. Oh, Darmi's in here somewhere. Where's she at? Where is Girly Pop? There she is. Darmi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I only use them. I just don't want my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog. So I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right, you should be careful. I always imagine that all girls carry around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess it's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetics shop from Darmi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Alright, let's see brother dearest, sister dearest. I'm gonna talk to sister dearest. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once. We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart.
Oh.
Yes, we literally keep things on our person.
Huh?
Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible incestuous struggles did these go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Okay. Alright, Takmara. What's up? How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. Talk to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. I do remember that. She hung out there every day when she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? Put all this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takamaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Alright, Eito, what's up? Look, Takumi! I found a plastic bag! Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know, I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here. But whatever. He did find one of the items after all. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on a fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darami told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Day 12. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Yeah, I guess so. We're getting a barf bag for our girl. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Okay. Let's go.
I'll take this with me.
Nice.
I'll take this with me.
Ow.
I'll take this with me. I'll take this with me.
Why can't I
Yes!
fucking take clothes off the fucking thing? Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Okay. We just got a bunch of cloth shit. Sure.
Aha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi! I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting, doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. To someone like what Karo is to me, Grandpa. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Say the right things to Tsubasa. She shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing left stick twice. Number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Okay. Let's see. I already told you I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna... I mean, I don't mind if I puke.
It's weird.
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Of course I worry. I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach. It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke. No, there's...
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now is not the time to be embarrassed. And there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach.
Ah.
I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your milk. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. This is fucking weird, dude. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
That is not a cool
All the bullies
nickname.
in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. Few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized.
I'll puke with you.
Riz. What are you talking about? You puked on your own, you stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for
They're
puking.
gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. Continue to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? Wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Nice. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. Memory serves. Yep. Grandpa. You mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Because you told me. Takamaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karo is to me, then... Mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. Gah ha 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 ha. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out, even when his
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
What? Oh. What about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Okay. Alright, I guess I gotta retry it.
Because of the way I am, I always all I can think about is machines are really fascinating. Of course I failed a lot too, but fail as much as you. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much even when his granddaughter.
Okay. So let's get back on track. I'm
Your
sorry.
grandpa's...
Yeah, I guess I have to
Yeah.
remind you that it's gonna get
He's
fucking...
a royal grease My dream, I want to protect the place that's...
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why?
Ah,
What C-Ray said, if we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Yep. But wasn't he just lying? Shady as C-Ray may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way! Okay, we need one last push. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
if you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But... can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us. And protect what matters most to us together.
Gaslight complete. That's so stupid. Fighting to protect humanity. To protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can. And you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises. And I'm gonna need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want. And what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Gaslight complete. Man, this episode's really about gaslighting, gatekeeping, and girl bossing. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. Yep. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy. But I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Whoa. Holy shit. Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I'd brought him, Gaku realized the reason, or revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I could face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either. But we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might get killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all that bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't! I struggle enough looking after myself! It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, to get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo! Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We're basically brought here with just the clothes on our back. I can't pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Pog pog. Hey Tsubasa, how's it going? Oh. I mean, she just told me all about her puke. Kiriko has a thing to talk to her for this one too. But of course, we gotta talk to Girly Pop first. Where's she at? Wrong way, clearly. What? Where is she? Did I skip past her? Oh, there she is. I swear I did a full lap, but maybe I didn't. Alright, Darmy, what's up? Look, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I ripped through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do by cutting. Darmy swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Maybe I should go to the rec room just to see what's up. Okay, not yet. Alright, well... Let's talk to our girl boss, I guess. Peeked into the war room and saw Hiriko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiriko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirei said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. Yeah, okay. I figured she wouldn't be a help in that case, but... Alright. Let's get to Takamaru. Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. And he don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I could do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. A big family. It's the orphanage. That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Alright. Eito. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm gonna get him clothes, I need to research his taste. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Clothes. Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. And what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Search the gift thematic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching, sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. A lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain. Yep. The place Darami found was a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darami show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Okay. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takami?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present. Oh, okay. You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? Okay. Alright, let's go. Considering how much we're going out to get materials and shit, unlike these, I think it'd be better if you just did the social stats, like, early and often. Okay, take me to that hospital, Darmy. Yeah, okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Yeah, it's down there. Alright, let's go. Do I want to fight? Guess I can save here. Just in case it doesn't go well. Let's bop these guys.
Let's go!
Ready when you are.
Don't bother me! Let's do it to it! Stabby, stab, stab! Uh-oh! Dead already!
Let's go. That's it. Say when. Ha!
Where you going, buddy? Ow. Asshole.
Let's go. Take that.
Okay.
We did it.
Large pumpkin. Oh, fuck, another enemy? Fuck.
My turn. Take this. Good to go. Take that. Got it.
Here we go! Okay, okay! Go away! Totally wrecked! Let's go! Take that! Go die in a fire!
What? Go die in a fire.
This looks good.
Alright, enough fights. Let's see, we're going there? Yeah. Okay.
Real nice.
Ow.
This looks good.
Nice.
Yes!
Okay.
We did it.
Needle, thread, scissors, and gun. Alright. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go to my room and play depressing eroges. You have games? Cool, cool. Let's make it.
Aha!
Yes, the sewing kit's done. Immediately headed to Kaku's room with the newly made gift. It doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never gonna fight those invaders. The only way to convince me was a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you could just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, it's a pretty good reaction. I could tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Alright. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified!
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to...
Nice.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiruko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way! So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich! Gaku, come fight with us. Controller, thank you. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but... Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do, real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'll gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way. It's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you! Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us unless this hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Well,
Eh.
Okay, guess we're retry. Didn't work. Wonder if I need to wait.
You want to know how many jobs 7. I worked every day until it all went to running the group home. Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help.
Okay, yes.
not everyone in the TRC is a bad person.
I mean, you said not all politicians are bad. I was never gonna click that.
No, they're all trash. They've never helped me once. None of them are worth saving. All those losers in the Tokyo residential complex can all get killed by the invaders for all I care.
Okay, I figured that was the end, though. I had
Save your siblings.
my siblings? Takamaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku feels silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Or just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me! If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats could go die, 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 die,
I
die.
hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex. But why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I need to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
Oh, nope. I mean, that is how kids are.
That's just how kids.
I'm just a kid and my life is a nightmare. Okay. Well, it's not that. Retry.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs, every cent I'm the one working myself, and despite all that, they just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time.
No, I was about to... I should have been more
sound
patient. Okay, yeah. I should have waited. I knew that wasn't the right answer. I was just
The
impatient.
reason I was and despite all that, they treat. If any, I must have mended their clothes. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food. maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid...
Yeah. I guess.
Enough already!
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I'm trying everything now. I didn't know how long it could go.
The reason
Jeez.
I was and despite all that, they just complain. If any, I must have mended their clothes. If it weren't, I could have. Damn it! Just die! 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 You stupid brats! Die! 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 The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh. You're not supposed to say anything. Damn it, die! They can all die! They all deserve to die! They all should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying.
Because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks! Was I a panty thief in my previous life? Alright, last push.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
Okay. Did a lot worse on that one. I didn't know not choosing anything was also an option. I guess they snuck it in there. So now I know. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them, even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them, they're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. Ding dong bing bong.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your life.
Yep. Thank you, Sirai. You're dead, lol. The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another morning. But then... who could that be? Here, let me take, like, a breather. I'm gonna drink some lemonade. Because I don't have water. It's probably a poor decision. Gaslighting simulator, huh? That's what we're doing? That's the gameplay? Riveting stuff, really. I mean, it's getting to know these guys better, so, like, I don't entirely mind it. Are we gonna have to do these for all the new people? Are we gonna have to persuade people who are in the party right now to get back into the fight. Is Darmy like gonna go super emo or something? And then we have to convince her to come back? I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna say it so I don't have to do that again. Alright, let's go. Open up the door and welcome my guest inside. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding, you've been Darmied.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiriko sent me on important business. Mistress Hiriko? She wants you and me and Takamaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister! Anyway, now you know, I have to go tell the others. Mr. Hiriko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently! Darmy bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her way. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiriko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Anyone out and about? Those two. Bleh. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where did you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives when we'd have to learn that the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world is really something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry. Mr. Atsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend. Unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. And excuse us, we must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. Alright. They both want to Kakko's room? Ugh. Okay, they're all there. Let's go. You're all here. The dog thing is crazy. You bet we are! I gathered them all up just like you told me! I could see that. You did an admirable job, Darmy. Oh my god. Mistress praised me! Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have one day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course. But we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them, and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your hemo animal more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hiriko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen! How could anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiriko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Back in my mind, I'd been expecting, hoping, really, that Hiriko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighter some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's mind, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. Yeah, this ain't gonna work, Bro Chacho. But, I mean, we can try, you know? Alright, let's start with you. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Right, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiriko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is the strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope this secret plan of his isn't anything violent. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. Rang the doorbell and waited. After a while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually hands all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
It's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. I don't even want to try with this kid. Can I just skip him? Whatever. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey Shoma, that deadline Hiroko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic. I'm pissed with him. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. I've talked to all 3 of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. Done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those 3 really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Nope, probably Darmy. Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... I don't know. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Eito. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Hiroko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. So, what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiroko told us before she left, and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we'd come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. But Hiroko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we could get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiriko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiriko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see? It's in everyone's best interest for Hiriko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi, and you have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiriko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiriko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hiriko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Okay. Anyone out and about? Kako. Kako. What's up? Hey, Kako. I don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. Time to go knock on Darumi's door, just to say what happened. You can go into her room without permission. Alright, let's go. Eito said Hiriko is in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here on her own? Look, Takumi, over there! Eito pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course...
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right! We wouldn't! That's to say, we didn't!
Alright, buddy.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
Yes. Next question.
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
They're so scared. They're shitting their pants.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watched Hiroko make her way toward a locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Thanks for drawing that, whoever did that. Thanks. Thank you for waiting. Now, let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Anything you want to say, Ada? Nope. Okay. I never looked around in here. Speech chairs are not comfortable. Does anyone actually think these things are comfortable? They're not. Alright, anyway. Alright, I'm going to come right out and ask. Hiroko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiruko. Now that Sirei's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It will be better for our morale that way.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might... Well, then.
Nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we tried to call a meeting now. Oh, no. No. Right now. It's important enough. Right now. Stay up. Stay up, you fuckheads. What are we doing? Now someone's gonna go missing, or something bad's gonna happen. Alright. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Hiruko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria, like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not gonna go back on this? You haven't left me much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us, whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this a secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiruko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hiruko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiruko. She's not so bad after all. Just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Echo and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiriko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war. But it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? And is she gonna be here tomorrow morning? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I'd better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Yep. I've called it. Called it. As soon as you fucking postpone the meeting to tomorrow, I called it. I've checked out all around this side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiriko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. But when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiriko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. Huh. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clues as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Is an extinguisher gone? Hiriko is gone. Vanished, without a trace. Where'd you go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean, yeah, they're both there. Both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Then where is she? Why'd you pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiriko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with C-Ray. You mean we're gonna find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that, you're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumino. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? Oh my god. Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So you were gonna put the moves on Hiriko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. If he didn't do anything to Hiriko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah, we got no C-Ray, no Hiriko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's not try to get sidetracked with worst-case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again?
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wander around the academy looking for Hiriko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate.
Hetty. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
This is terrible. It felt like we finally reached an understanding with Hiriko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi, it's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest, too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep-deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hiriko will come back like nothing ever happened. And she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. I'm extremely suspicious of Eito right now. He's not on the shit list, but he's like... He's kind of like the one orchestrating everything going on. And I mean, we also found him next to the fucking trash can with the chopped up guy. Clearly, if someone killed him, it would have been him. He just didn't cover it up very well, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how he would have done anything to Hiriko, though. So, that doesn't really explain that, but... She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? Day 17. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiriko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. We split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiriko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She disappeared utterly and completely. Another day and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People will just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. What's up, Gekko? First, let's talk to Darmy, just cuz. Don't leave me, Mistress Hiriko. Alright, you crazy bitch. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Gekko? It could be nothing, but... What if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Huh. Alright. Theory. Let's think. What does the undying flames do to you? Does it burn you? We saw a guy on fire earlier. At like day 3. Alright. Cook, Kako. Huh? Yuriko was keeping secrets, right? He knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. Oh, if only we'd gotten to know Miss Shizuhara better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron, this is Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? What's up? I'm just checking in on her. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Sirei could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, and came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. And it would be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest! You've thought of everything! Wait a minute, you really think Hiroko was murdered? By one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me! We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would have never run off and abandoned us. And she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiriko's been taken away from me. And in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? But please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory, just one possibility. You explained yourself really well, though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the... Well, then.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hiroko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall is starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her, anyway. Hey, you think we could shove the parts in the Revivomatic? Maybe it'll still work, even if they're a little rotten. No. The manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiriko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right, that's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiriko? How? And why did she disappear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiriko running away, one of us killing her, each sounded just as impossible as the other. I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiriko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. Burning Man? Yep.
What the?
It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiriko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sire? Was that you too? What did you... Gah.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
At 3 a.m.? Oh my lord.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was right. The invaders are back. Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiriko too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Where's Shoma? That alarm means the invaders are coming, right? They're gonna be here soon. I'm so sorry. I'm so scared I can't move an inch. They're not gonna come out of their rooms? Where's Starmie? Come on, you're fighting with us, lady. Come on, girly pop. Where you at? It's about time we got to break free from our everyday existence, go on another killing spree. Alright. She's just hyped. Takumi, it's an attack! We've got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep, too. Bastards could have held off till morning. It's just the 4 of us, though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors just in case. But Gaku didn't answer, and all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. What a bunch of party poopers! They should just embrace the bloodlust already! We'll just have to make do with what we've got. I guess so. I wish Hiriko was here, though. Wish all you wanted won't change a thing. We're still plenty strong even without her. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean. I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I made a promise.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
That's right. I'm going to survive and make it back to the complex. Back to Karwa. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Takumi. Now you're talking! This is gonna be a total bloodbath! You get so much XP! Right, of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will. But if I let it get to me, I won't be able to save everyone. I'll do whatever it takes. Even if it means fighting. Even if it means killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
Dude, Eiko has aura. Let's go. Whoa. Huh? Oh, okay.
Damn! These guys are a cut above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are, then what Hiroko said was true. There's more than one of them in the invader army. And now we've got to deal with 2 of them, right off the bat.
We're so dead! This is gonna be fun!
Jeez, how are we gonna do this? Let's see. Okay. Squad 2 command. Okay, they're only 6. It's not actually a boss. Okay. Okay, so
Yes, leave it to me.
he can get over there in time. Alright.
It's killing game time!
Okay, so we will get a big bop in here.
Hi-ya!
And then he'll come in and clean it up.
I'm ready whenever. Here we go. All well and good.
Okay. Let's go to the other side, see what's up. Okay, we just got these 2 goobers.
Let's give it to them!
Let's do this!
Yeah!
My turn!
There!
All right!
Okay. Let's go back to the side now.
Okay, okay. Go away! Here we go! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Nice.
Fine. I'll end it all here!
I just killed one commander, right?
So did we win? Or what?
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
No way, it came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that.
What's going on? Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the other revives it.
The hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
If we can beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival technique, that should do the trick.
What a drag.
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea?
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock.
Huh?
Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter. It is currently approaching the school at a high speed.
Oh. So there's 3 now. 4?
Now there's 3 of them?
Oh, not 3.
We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle all of them!
Oh, if only we had 2 more fighters. Oh!
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late.
Ah, seriously? A night battle? This totally stinks! But we're dead if we lose here, right? And not just us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list. If this is what it takes to stop that, then I'll fight too!
Yo! Yo, Gatling!
Tsubasa! Gaku! You came after all!
She's a core! And he has a Gatling gun! Why did y'all not want to fight? Y'all are so fucking cool!
Well, you didn't leave us much choice. I was kinda hoping you'd be fine to win this without me. If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed.
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore. But I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Anyway, we got those revival machines or whatever up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
What's the matter, Eito? I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these two in their class armor ready to fight. But I'll be okay. Now that they're here, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side. So long as we keep trusting and supporting each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future. Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together!
Fog? Alright, what are y'all... Okay. It's time to learn. Attack +1 when voltage is at 100% or more. Okay. So now we have a reason to stockpile. I've been kind of using it whenever it becomes available.
I'll show you what's up.
Gaku is a mid-range attacker that specializes in taking down many enemies at once. He automatically gains attack +1 when the voltage meter is 100% or more. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, it's just a 1. And then... let's see what's up.
Locked and loaded!
Tsubasa is a support fighter specializing in mobility and movement options. Her specialist skill, Special Mechanic, prevents fatigue, regardless of how many actions she takes. Whoa. Buffs ally movement. Whoa. Okay. She can just go fucking anywhere she wants. Okay, cool. So although I think we're better off actually going back to these guys though. Let's see.
It's killing game time!
Okay. She's good at charging up her voltage, so...
Seriously depressing. Get back!
I don't see why I don't just spam her.
Let's go! Take that! Piece of cake!
Okay. Move down. There's 2 guys over here.
Say when. Let's do this. Yeah! Got it!
Full throttle!
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Don't screw with me!
Ow!
Rev it up!
Okay. So you're at 1. This one's still at 6, so...
Let me at him!
let's go back to her.
Let's do it to it!
Okay.
Prepped and ready! Bang, bang, bang! I'll show you what's up.
I'm taking the wheel! Are you okay?
Thanks, dude! Let's freaking go! Letting loose! Yes!
I think y'all are fine.
Here we go. Take this!
Okay. Y'all gonna start jumping in?
All out of gas.
It's fine.
Ow!
Ow. Okay.
Prepped and ready. Mow 'em down. Let me handle it. Get the hell out of my way.
Fuck. Ah, controller. Don't do this to me.
We better get moving. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Okay. Nice, we got a shield. And then the other one will die as well.
Ready when you are. Yeah!
Nice. Bleh.
Defused? What's next? A giant mech?
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet. It's like some kind of tricked out car or something.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior. But this time, I've got the sick bag and tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
Oh, that's great. No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I could take on the whole world right now. When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts. We're more than just a scattered group of fighters. We're a team! Let's do this, everyone! With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do!
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just standing here listening to you say all that.
That haircut's crazy. Alright. Squad 2 Commander. Okay. So we want to wait till our voltage gets to 200.
Let's go! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way! I guess it's my turn. Here we go! Got it! Nice!
I'll show you what's up. Mow 'em down!
I'm good whenever. Out of the way!
Let me at him! Let me handle it.
Huh. Oh, this one works perfect, right? Wait, no, it doesn't with that one. Let's do this one.
I'll hit you with all I got!
Nice.
You can handle the rest.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
I mean, I can use a second one now that he's out of commission.
My turn!
Yeah, like, this is worth it. And I get +4 moves.
Gotcha!
Nice.
Take care of the rest.
Okay. He will.
Let's freaking go! Eat this!
Okay. Now let's go to the other side. Now they're still exhausted. They're 5 AP still though. Now you can start driving around and powering people up. Which is huge, so...
Locked and loaded!
15 move is crazy. Is there a way to go all the way around? No. Can I go over here? Okay, let's just get you in the outer zone. This.
Shifting gears.
Oh, but he's stunned. I forgot about that.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to go this way.
I'll protect
Thanks
you.
for that!
Okay.
I'm taking the wheel.
Can I not get them both in this? No, I can only get...
Shifting
You
gears.
saved me. Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way! I guess it's my turn. Ha! All well and good.
Full throttle!
Ready when you are. How's this?
Yep. Ouchie. What was that, armor? Okay. By reducing the enemy's armor to 0. Okay, well we gotta do that then. Well, we need to get you over
I'm
here.
ready whenever. Yes, leave it to me. Ha! Got it! Nice!
Leave it to me.
I already have the boost, right? So I'll need it again.
I guess it's my turn. I've got my guard up. I'm ready whenever.
Okay.
Let's do this!
Now, let's see. Wait, what would I rather do? Would I rather take out those guys with him, or would I rather use her? I think I'd rather use her.
Time.
Take out these fuckers. Back up.
Take that.
Whatever, hop in, I don't care.
Ow!
I don't want to die.
Oh, you're dead.
That got me good.
Well, that sucks.
I guess it's my turn.
Okay, I need to do something here. This is completely fine. We can start to get the fuck out of here. The car needs to come over here now.
I'm taking the wheel. Don't try to stop me. Ready when you are. Take this. Locked and loaded. Are you okay?
You have my gratitude. I'm ready whenever. Ha! All well and good.
That.
Yes, leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
I can't get there yet.
Locked
your-
and loaded.
What's your thing?
I'm taking the wheel.
I don't know if I want her to be stunned though. That's the thing. You're at full health.
Let's go.
Let's just try to get you over here. It's fine.
I can barely move.
Oh. Alright. I mean, we have basically almost 3 things to use here.
I guess it's my turn. Allow me to take them down. I'll leave the rest to you.
Ready when you are.
Oh, I can't fit through there. That's my issue, huh?
Hi-ya!
Say when.
I'm taking the wheel.
Here we go.
Everything else is dead, so we're just focusing on this fucker. So...
Good to go.
Let's go!
I'm spent.
I'm good whenever. Don't try to stop me.
Here we go. Take that!
It's killing game time!
I'm so close, but I can't get through. Can I get...
Locked and loaded!
Can I get an accelerate on both of them? Dude, I can't. That's so annoying.
I'll protect you! Hero!
Okay.
Let's do it to it! Drop dead! Okay, your turn now.
Let's go. Here we go. Gotcha.
I think I can just end the turn. Be alright. Okay, well, y'all are dead. So.
We better get moving. Here we go.
Get fucked.
I guess it's my turn.
Yippee!
Back to the front.
Well, we had one
Did we
death
win?
there.
Yeah, I think so.
So, what do we do with this one?
This one? Oh, I see what you mean.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow like Mistress Hirako did before. It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
The finishing blow? You mean kill them?
Not like it's a real person or anything. It's just an invader.
Hey, why can this one use hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but...
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
Oh, do we get to actually choose now? Is this where the branching paths are? Whoa. Well, I'm all for giving comfort to my girl. Anything for you, sweetie.
I am hype!
I just want to see this.
This is so crazy!
Special attack +1, voltage gain +10%. Awesome. Defense rate was pretty bad. B. Yeah, it's alright. Yo, it's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped to settle my stomach or something. Hey, I got something to say to you two! Takamaru came stomping up and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong! You were great out there! Huh? Oh, thanks? We couldn't have won that battle without you. And your class weapons were so freaking badass. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometimes, Gaku. I want to pull off one of those cool headshots on you. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for yours too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were in some kind of off-road stunt rally. Really? Thanks. Most people don't know good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. You need to go lie down for a few minutes? Alright, this calls for a celebration! Let's fire up the Rational-Matic and... On second thought, it's late and I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all gonna need our rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man, it would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I gonna have to keep doing this? I hadn't forgotten Hiroko or the weird ghost boy, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Opened my eyes. I was awake, but... Ow, ow, ow! My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was one big mass of muscle pain. Guess I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday I'd put so much strain on my body. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. Wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way towards our usual meeting place. My back hunched over like an old man's. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw.
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Congratulations on another win, everybody! Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you. Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the Ration-O-Matic, bringing us our breakfast. Or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra.
Ooh.
You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah!
And for Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't this, Gyodon! How come you're being so nice today, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you all have the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. Probably won't happen that soon. But there will be other attacks. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear of when our next battle's gonna be? My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we gonna do from here on? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. What's this about our future plans, Aito? First we lost Sirei, and now it looks like Hiroko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her, or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No! She was murdered by that traitor hiding in our ranks! Quit it, you're gonna make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Siray and Hiriko both knew something about this war, and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never going to learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Not that we could do except run out at the 100 days. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, is it still going to happen without Siray here? I wish we knew that much at the very least. We're supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's got to be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Siray must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you'd think they'd have some fail-safes in place, wouldn't you? Maybe everything Siray told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a cadre of ultra-rich dudes? They're probably out there right now sipping champagne and getting off and seeing us suffer! What part of that was funny? This really sucks, though. At least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting this school, there's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen on the 100th day. As to whether that will include us going home, all we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they'll all be mine for the taking. Everyone who made fun of me will get their just desserts, and the world will enter a new era, with me leading the way. Starting to sound like a supervillain now. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria, eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. This really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed and just lay there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I already wasted most of the day doing nothing, although after last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. Spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at Last Defense Academy had passed me by. Day 19.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
What are you doing, homie?
Get ready for your 19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number. A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared... I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second. The VR machine in the trading room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Okay. Ow, ow, ow. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. It's the idea of making the 19th a milestone day anyway. All that good round number stuff made no sense. He probably wanted us to call him out on and watch us squirm. No use getting worked up about it now. Guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. Which we will do next time. Another really good session, and I'm enjoying it. Day 19 already. We're flying through this. Woo-wee! Alright, well... tomorrow night? It may just be possible. One can only hope, right? So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-o-night!